As a playwright and director in the independent scene, Gutmacher has directed more than 25 theatre plays since 1976. The boom of the one-man shows characteristic of the 70s led Gutmacher to work mostly with individual performers. At the age of 26, using improvisations around a plot, he first directed Argentinian actor Hector Malamud in People Love Me. In 1981, he directed German actress Brigitte Ferg in I'm a Woman, who portrays the different phases of becoming and being a woman in our times.
Our problems, our ideas, our feelings and our meaning.
A director, this one Spielberg says, and I agree, is someone, a very good director, a very, very good director is someone who can completely forget himself. He's someone who loses completely, he's no more there, he's just for what he's presenting. He's, the star is his film. His interest in the film, he makes this person which is in front of him higher and higher and higher. And he's holding him and nobody sees that he's behind.
In 1982, working within a space of 4 weeks of intensive improvisation with the Freiburg Workshop Ensemble, he co-wrote and directed Bread, a Romeo and Juliet science fiction piece delivering a collage of feelings baked into a surreal form. Regardless of the humorous and entertaining styles, most of Gutmacher's plays try to transmit a deeper message to express the problems and the feelings of our complicated society. Later in that year, he co-wrote and directed Jerry Beretta Piccoli in The Manikin.
Moda per uomo!
This tragicomedy about non-communication pokes fun at the tedious work of a lonesome salesman and the daily confrontations of a cruel reality. In 1984, in Freiburg, he directed Faust Crazy with Bernd Lafrenz and Andreas Balzer in a free adaptation of Goethe's classic play. This version is a mixture of satire, nonsense and slapstick. With the workshop group Avec Cliché, Gutmacher created Dream Opus 17 in 1986. A provocative theatre spectacle about music, Dadaist vocals, experimental sound, power, civilization, and the loneliness of a genius conductor. The piece makes use of anti-aesthetics as a form of expression against the cold world of technology which has lost its feelings long ago. Each performer came to Gutmacher with their own story treated with the concept of work in progress. In this way, he retained a fundamental Artaudian view to conserve the idea of permanent creation and breaking limits, no matter how conventional the actor or the piece was.
If you don't show a show which is related with the creation, you are adapting yourself to a system, and the system is already death.
Later, with Bernhard Hellstern from Stuttgart, he co-wrote and directed The Flight of the Fish.
Martin, du isst jetzt den Fisch! Und nun? Schluck! Es ist verboten zum Schuppen zu viel.
A man hijacks an aeroplane as a statement against his old embittered teacher who used cruel methods of education when he was a young boy. His claim was that sometimes the system must be broken to precipitate things that are more important than the system itself. Following up, he worked with Werner Duck from Munich in The Memories of Harry Duck, a mixture of pantomime, acting, clownery and slapstick.
When I'm directing, I understand all the problems that the actors has with directors, and I try to avoid and really to be a help and not to be someone who is limited the person in creation. And I have a lot of actors who told me that. I mean, stop, because I am very impulsive. I want to help them, but I come with all my passion, and then in fact I block them. So it's a very difficult marriage between actors, and it has been always. It's almost war. It's a fight, in fact, where everybody tries to get what he can.
Caligula is a musical drama about the historic Roman emperor. Gutmacher was inspired by this young merciless figure to criticize obsession with power, to exemplify the continuing injustice in our modern world. In 1987 in France, he created the solo Heartwind with Christian Donce, a story about life and survival and about loneliness and humility. In 1990 he directed Happy Birthday, Mr. Kowalek with the Video Theatre group from Oldenburg. The life and uprising of a waiter in an absurd mixture of character cliches, whilst he dreams and fights between guest tables and the kitchen.
Sieht ja aus wie eine Tafel Schokolade.
Alles ist da drin. Eine Platine mit Mikrochips.
In Dortmund, he created My Girlfriend the Computer with the Fletch-Bitzel group. This computer comedy warns about misusage of technology by the youth.
Modell, Kaffee und Kuchen bei Mama.
This production was financed by the Ministry of Education of North Rhine-Westphalia in Germany.